G'day art adventurers. If you didn't see the thumbnail, this piece has a slight gore warning, so please don't watch if that doesn't interest you. And for those that are trying to get into the Halloween spirit, this is just the right one for you. Today is day 23 of Inktober 2018 with the prompt word muddy. I am basing my piece off a very old drawing from, I think it's 1890, back in Australia, of the mythical Bunyip. Now, if you're not an Aussie, you probably have no idea what a Bunyip is, Bunyip, but Aussies are very familiar with it. The Bunyip is a mythical animal of the Aboriginal Indigenous people of Australia, but it's one of the few things from Aboriginal folklore that has widely spread into all facets of Australian culture and tradition, and so really any Australian would probably be familiar with a Bunyip. The interesting thing is that the accounts of what a Bunyip look like vary quite a lot, and so I've based mine off the drawing and then taken some liberties by adding some tentacle, and I really like the slime oozing off the tentacle and the gross out factor of that slime dripping into the victim's mouth as well. The rest of the Bunyip in this one looks almost like a cute dog with vicious teeth. Maybe it's based off an Australian dingo, but I'm not entirely sure. I've seen all sorts of different representations for a Bunyip. A Bunyip is always found, though, near a billabong. And a billabong is a waterway or a pond. Often it's swampy and marshy, which leads us to today's prompt of muddy. So these swampy, muddy marshes are places where it could be dangerous to tread because the Bunyip could be lying in wait for you. And if you were foolhardy enough or perhaps accidentally had to get into the water for some reason, the Bunyip could strike and take you out. I'm not actually really happy with this piece. I did it in quite a hurry, so for a quick one, I guess it's okay, but I don't really like how the victim turned out, and I couldn't get him to look right, and eventually I just went with what I had. And I also took the risk of just drawing directly onto the paper for this one as well, like yesterday. But what I would like to talk about is that there is only 1 week of Inktober left after today, exactly 7 days remaining. And I've looked ahead to day 28 and I've seen the prompt word gift. So I thought to myself, it could be fun to make a gift for one of my subscribers. If you comment on this video, and I'll tell you how to comment in a second, and you tell me what to draw and I choose your name at random, I will draw that for the day 28 prompt word gift. And all you'll have to do is be a subscriber and type something like, I want to win a gift, draw a unicorn. And then if you're selected, I will draw a unicorn for you. Or whatever else you want me to draw, as long as it's not inappropriate. If you have a reference photo for me to work from, I will also receive that and work from that, as long as you're selected as the lucky winner. And so I'll write down those little rules down below, and thank you so much if you have been one of those people who has been watching all the way along. I thought I would just put this little prize gift in the middle of one of my videos at random, and so only the people who have been sitting here and watching me and listening to me ramble on every day will get a chance to be able to go into the prize pool, hopefully. And hopefully someone who is super deserving is going to win a gift. That's assuming anyone really wants me to draw something for them. And I think that's really pretty much it for today. I used the really bright green Reseda ink from Marabu Graphix Aqua inks again, and I think it's really appropriate to convey the slimy, kind of radioactive, dangerous element of this Bunyip creature. Part of that idea belongs to the Windy Artist Loft, who saw my premiere today, and gave me the idea when we were talking in the chat and watching my premiere for day 22 with the prompt word expensive. So thank you to the Windy Artist Loft for that prompt, and I'll link his channel down below because he has some really cool ideas and has been joining in on the Inktober madness as well. And also thank you to Renee the Lemon, who stopped by and chatted with me for the live stream and the premiere. I really appreciate it, you guys. I didn't actually think anyone was going to watch it all, but I thought it would be a good chance to experiment with these new YouTube features. I don't know, have you tried out those new YouTube features yet? Well, not live streaming, that's been around for ages, but the new premiere function? I think it's a cool idea. It's just a bit difficult to get the word out there unless you pay to advertise, but of course I'm sure YouTube is wanting for that to happen and for them to make more money, right? So it makes sense that they are doing it this way. Or, of course, you could be lucky enough to have a gigantic subscriber base already, in which case you would have many people tune in. I think you could also give people warning ahead of time that you'll have one coming up in a future video. But like I said, I just wanted to try out the feature and see how it worked. And it did work. But thank you for the people who did stop by or the people who watched it since then. I super appreciate it. And this is the end of my piece for the prompt word muddy, so if you could like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, I would super appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another weird prompt word, chopped. Bye!